This video is about power functions and their end behaviors. Let's group together the two power functions on the left because they have even exponents. Likewise, let's also group the two power functions on the right because they have odd exponents. Now let's look at the end behavior. With the group of the even exponents, notice that they go upwards forever in both directions. But when we look at the power functions with odd exponents, we see something different. Notice that for negative x, the function decreases, and for positive x, the function increases. And this is also true for x to the fifth. When you have negative x, the function decreases. But when you have positive x, the function increases. But that makes sense because if we took a negative and we cube it, what do we get? Well, we get a negative. So that's the reason why it is decreasing here. And of course, if you have a positive and you cube it, you get a positive, so it's increasing here. Same goes for to the fifth. If you took a positive number, raise it to the fifth, you get positive. But with an odd power, with an odd exponent, you take a negative, and you take that to the odd power, you're always going to get a negative. So we can group and see the difference between even exponent power functions and odd exponent power functions. We see that their end behavior is different. How do we say this technically? If we are talking about an even exponent, then let's talk about end behavior technically by saying as x goes to negative infinity, meaning that my x values are growing but in a negative way, then y goes to positive infinity. Because when you square a negative, you get a positive. Again, for even exponents, if we take x going to positive infinity, then y goes to positive infinity. Let's do this same work, but for odd exponents. As x goes to negative infinity, what happens when there's an odd exponent? What we get is y goes to negative infinity. And also, if I have an odd exponent, if x goes to positive infinity, then y goes to positive infinity. And that's what we call end behavior of our power functions. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more great math videos.